Hello there! Welcome back to Ideology and Fiction, where we're still going with freaking multiple characters. As I stared at his sleeping face, I allowed myself to drown in by it. Why wasn't my face so hot? My heart seemed to be beating faster than usual, too.
今夜の私はどうかしている。思ったより疲れているみたいだ。
Ah, she likes him. That's what I'm guessing. I grabbed my favorite blanket from my own chair and dropped on Cliff.
おやすみ、クリフ。
One day, Captain Zepp summoned Cliff and me. We received a report from the scout we sent to the Blue Dragon Shrine. Your prediction turned out to be accurate, Cliff. I see! That does not make me happy. I bet it doesn't.
予想が的中した？
Shit happened. According to legends, the Blue Dragon is sealed in the Blue Dragon Shrine.
清流神殿といえば、最近立ち入り禁止が解除された場所か。
Yes. Yeah, there's no one left to manage it, so they had no way to stop intruders any longer. And because of that, someone ended up causing a real pain in the ass for us.
まさかとは思うが、清流の封印が解けたとか、そういうことか？
Well, it seems so. Bingo! Fuck, now I have to face a dragon. Who cares? I was going to kill a dragon eventually anyways. Just seeing the look on Cliff's face was enough. But I went ahead and asked the question anyway.
で、そんなの放っておいて大丈夫なのか？
Of course not. We have to eliminate it as fast as we can. I wanted to go take care of it myself, but... You must remain here, Commander, since someone else will deal with the Blue Dragon for us. You heard him. You heard the man. Indeed. I believe Captain Annette is the right woman for the job. Well, she is a high rank. Well, it would make sense to leave a lot of the high value missions to high ranking officials. And she fits the bill, so it works. It looks like Commander Zepp had really wanted to go, but Cliff just barely pursued him not to.
あ、そういうことならやぶさかではない。殺してしまえばいいのだな。
You don't even consider releasing it. You went straight to killing. Nice. You think exactly the same way I do. Perfect. I would have done it anyways. The legend said that a blue dragon was sealed through there, but it's true. Identity is a blue behemoth. Okay. The matter is in your hands, Captain. Well, I'm gonna go straight into killing. My favorite thing. Utter slaughter. Let's do this. And straight to the Blue Dragon Shrine. I thought this was going to be straight up ice and I had to slide my way through. Oh, that would have been a real... Oh. Okay, this is going to be fun. I'm going to freaking slaughter everything.
手を抜くことはしない。覚悟しろ。
Doesn't help that they give me goblins. They don't exactly look like goblins. If they were shorter, then I would agree. Really? Go both sides. Okay, I'm gonna freaking brute force my way through this like normal. I'll meet all of you at that the exit of this floor, the entrance to the next floor. So I'll be back. Okay, we cleared this floor. And the funny part is we got like 2 entrances. One I was just at, and this one right over here. I want to do both. But we're gonna do the close one. That one's the closest. Slaughter everything here anyways. Expensive magic. Use ice ball. Or just freeze them to death. That works too. None of these things are gonna last for very long. Like, look at this guy. He doesn't stand much of a chance. Just walk up and just throw an ice cube at him. And that's literally what I'm doing. Just throwing ice cubes at like half these freaking goblins. Come on. How are they threatened by freaking ice cubes? A blue dragon's lair. And you, on the other hand, who cares? Just gonna throw a seal at you. It's worth throughout the entire grind. And yep, that's life. Oh, nice. Downside, I can only use it twice. Nothing's gonna survive. Throw a fireball at it. How did I forget those succubi were freaking weak to fire? Freaking fire! These goblins are using destroyed ice cube at them. I don't know how they're fucking ripped. Go down. Oh. There's literally nothing here. Okay, so the other option was right. I'm gonna get to the other route. Just to make it a little bit I'm gonna just jump cut to the other route. Okay, now we made it to the freaking this spot right here. Now we get to see what it actually holds. As soon as I get the entire layout of the entire map. Very quick. Well, I'm gonna slaughter everything. Nothing's gonna live. You expect nothing will live. I have a feeling as soon as I hit the freaking level cap, everything's gonna get freaking harder. Like, I'm thinking everything's gonna get harder as soon as I hit the level cap. Secondly, I need to freaking drop you. Like, I'm not kidding. As soon as I hit, like, what, the freaking level cap, everything is gonna freaking change. Like, everything will start getting harder and shit. Like, I'm in, like, what? I did level up maybe once or twice. Oh yeah, level 68. I level up once more. We all know what number that is. Like, if I have a feeling that I just hit the level cap and just start brute forcing my way through. That's when everything will kind of like slowly catch up. If it does, then I have a good reason to be mortified. I don't want to shoot ice cubes at it. I want to do it in an honorable way. Oh! What's up, bro? You're not gonna last. You're gonna take like one hit and fall. I'm just waiting until I have to freaking face everything. I'm just gonna like get a good layout of the entire map. Oh, that was gonna be quick. I'm gonna slaughter everything very quickly. And meet you guys right at the freaking entrance to the next floor. So I'll be back! Okay, Made it to the door, and now we're also level 69. 10 out of 10. Dang, I thought this was actually going to get me even closer to the boss room. Ooh, I'm going to steal that chest, and there's nothing they can do to change my mind. Yoink. You're just going to give me an elixir? Eh, who cares? At least I get an elixir for later. I hate that I have to like avoid all the, I can avoid all this. Just to stop the boredom, I'm gonna slaughter all these and meet you guys at the frickin' entrance to the next floor again. It will at least cut down the time a lot. I'll return. Okay, we made it all the way over here now. What am I gonna be missing here? Oh, there's a statue right there, and the boss! Yeah, I already know what this means. I have to slaughter all these guys. Give them mercy. I am skipping a lot. Fighting for you guys. Like, I'm over here just doing this. Either setting things ablaze or throwing ice cubes at them. This is why I'm cutting out a lot of the battles in this entire series. If I don't, you'll be hearing endless screaming. And no, I am not making a screaming compilation in this series. Make me. Because I will not do it. I most likely cut out a lot of the screaming anyways and deleted it, so there's no way you're going to get it back. So, either way, I'm going to jump to the boss area after I save that and all that. So, this entire area is going to get slaughtered. Have fun, not humans. Okay, we made it to the boss area. Let's go in. Oh, we're just going to slaughter him. I know now that behemoths were actually elves. And I also know that this shrine had a prior pair of the Red Dragon Shrine. Unfortunate, elves from Lefana had been forced into hibernation in these shrines. Where they survived to the modern era. Assuming Stoll's documents were true, anyway. Well, let's start off with Grand Nova. I did not kill him. Blind. Does this mean I can then use lightning? Yeah, it does nothing. Wizard? So his weakness is ice. Good thing I'm gonna use another Grand Nova. And another 10,000 XP. Jumps up to level 72. There was apparently no way for elves who had become behemoths to return to their original forms. I had no connection to this elf, but I could at least end its life as a behemoth and watch over it as it died. It's gonna take forever, isn't it? A few months later, it was disgusting night with a red moon in sky. I was spacing out, staring at the moon, raising outside.
赤い月の夜は
They had always made me feel emotional, unstable. I couldn't keep myself composed. I ended up going outside whenever that happened. The cool night's winds calmed me down. I heard footsteps
クリ
approaching.
フか
I'm surprised you can tell it was me.
こんな時間に起きているのはお前ぐらいだからな。で、
No, it's nothing important.
これは
Sorry, tonight's color that cooler than usual. And take my jacket. It should be warm. It should warm you up.
いや、でもお前も寒いだろうに。
Okay, I can already. Yeah, the sense of the romance between these two has been up for a while. Come on. The move needs to be made at some point. I grew up in the cold region. Don't worry about me. Ah, does it smell? Is it sweaty?
いや、違う。なんていうか、お前もやはり男なんだなって。私のと違ってずっと大きいな、これ。お前、華奢に見えて結構がっしりしていたんだな。
Huh.
暖かい。しばらく羽織っていていいか？
Yeah, yes, as long as you are okay wearing mine. Why? Why did being with Cliff always calm me down? Red Moon nights were unpleasant and messed with my emotions. But all those sensations vanished as soon as Cliff showed up. Annette!
どうした？そんなに緊張して。
Well, I don't know how to put it. The truth is, What was Cliff trying to do? After the woman of the Special Forces called me dense all the time, I understood that was going on, no matter how hard I tried not to. But still, I hoped my intuition was wrong. I wanted it all to be misunderstood. I prayed that everyone was mistaken. Inhale, exhale. And that's...
はい。
I never heard Cliff yell like that before. I was standing straight up before I knew it. I like you. I've liked you ever since we first met. It was love at first sight. I knew this was coming eventually. So the moment had finally come. I realized long ago how Cliff felt. I rehearsed the words I would say when this moment came.
答えは最初から決まっている。
I couldn't say yes to him. Oh. After all, I was dishonest. After all, I was dirty. After all, I was suitable for him. I wasn't suitable for him. I was saved by a man I hated. I was given 2 arms by the man I hated. I had no right to be loved by him. I had no right to hold him with these arms. Cliff had lived his life with complete sincerity. I knew we were opposites. There was no way we could even be together. Well, weirder shit has happened, I'll be honest. Have you ever heard of the story called Romeo and Juliet? That exists. So I only had one answer to give him. I would shake my head and say sorry. We didn't have much time left, but our relationship would return to normal. That was the best and only possibility.
私は好きだ。
Oh! So she went with the other option. I nodded my head. I told him I loved him. What?
お前から愛の告白をしてきたというのに、何をそんなに驚いている？
No, it's just anything. I was the surprised one. I did the exact opposite of what I decided to do. How did I understand so little about myself? My heart felt lighter than I ever remembered. Something was surging inside of me. My heart was pounding. I lost my calm. I needed to do something. My body felt like I was burning up. We didn't say anything to each other. We just stood there, looking into each other's eyes as time passed. All I could hear was the sound of my heartbeat. Is it okay if I kiss you? I could barely speak. But my emotions overflowed when I heard those words. Well, there's the romance. I kissed him. My chest felt so full. I didn't need to think about anything anymore. The night was dark, but I found him easily, passing my lips to his. I wrapped my arms around Cliff, its broad back. Do we need to go into any more detail? If this is gonna have a lewd scene, I'll have to cut it out because YouTube will kill me. Back to the story. My heart throbbing intensely. It raced so fast, I thought it was going to leap out of my chest. I was fulfilled.
クリフ、
It all happened in the red moon night. I didn't even try to suppress my true feelings anymore. And he hugged me tight until I slowly fell asleep. We're still going! A few decades ago, an unknown disease ravaged my hometown. The only afflicted pre-predestined children, mostly between the ages of 5 and 10. It was horrendous. It wasn't a virus. No one had any idea what caused it. The only thing we knew was that we're having a disease meant certain death. It was called Raspberry Syndrome. According to the doctors, those who caught it died of some sort of a calm meditation? What was that meditation called? Almost no one knew how a disease worked. Children with the disease were all brought to a government facility where they were treated. The survival rate was around 0.001%. The reason it wasn't zero is because there was a survivor. That survivor was likely the only person to survive in the entire world, and I was that one person. I
No, wait, wrong verse.
Nah, I hate red moons.
I wasn't sure why, but a memory suddenly came to mind. Red Moon Nights were special. After all, the one who granted me my power only appeared on those nights.
Looks like someone else showed up first, though.
I know he'd be there tonight. He'd probably be watching for hours, waiting for hours. So he just like teleports his freaking cloak on.
Alright, time to go.
After walking for a while, I reached an open area in the outskirts of the city. Oh.
Impressive!
Hey, hello.
A sneak attack! How amusing!
The king's personal assassin, the man they called the Grim Reaper, tried to kill me before I saw him. Ooh, that's my job! Don't you like this sort of thing, so? This is gonna be amusing.
I suppose it's alright.
I loved fighting with my life on the line. Nothing else made my blood boil like this.
You here in the king's orders?
That's part of it. But it's not that the only reason. I would love to see this animated. I suppose you won't go down so easily.
Who the fuck do you think you're talking to?
And now we're bringing in colors.
Not bad.
He was pretty skilled. I was right to come here to face him. He was even stronger and more skilled than I expected.
There's once a thing I wanted to know before I kill you. Who the fuck are you?
Hey, Race of Berries, survivor! Just like you. I figured as much. It gives me strength. That was my reward for overcoming a mysterious disease that only one in 10,000 survived.
Mysterious, huh? If you still believe that, allow me to enlighten you. There's nothing mysterious about the raspberry. It has a very specific case. The seed of the disease is implanted shortly after birth.
Stoll was the mastermind behind the project. The seeds were apparently dark elf cells, and the experiment was done out of simple curiosity as to what would happen if they were implanted into humans. Deaths from raspberry syndrome became the victims was transferred into something other than human. I believe that the demon in Stoll's basement were also products of this process. Oh, so that's how it works. Not like I give a shit. Okay. I would love to save. I've been doing these episodes back to back. I want to go to sleep. My parents both celebrated when they found out that they had raspberry syndrome. I've never seen them happy before. All the parents who had hundreds of sick children received massive amounts of from the government, after all.
So I've heard.
I wonder how it was for my parents. I can remember that far back.
Yeah. Won't you consider letting me kill you more easily? Going easy just ain't part of who I am. Shit. How about this? Whoops. I went after you seriously just then. But it still wasn't enough.
Dear God. I'll be back. There we go. Now we know this is gonna get amusing, isn't it?
This is how I deal with rude subordinates. Ah!
He's not gonna survive very long, is he?
Yeah.
And just like down, like there was an intense fight and shit.
What the hell? You're pissing your pants just because I put a little strength into the strike?
I'd never be scared of you.
Ah, I see.
You want to say something to me?
What's got you so flustered?
What are you getting at?
I've sensed you for the moment we met. You're terrified of me. Now that we're clashing blades, I'm certain of it.
Why the hell would I be afraid of you? You're insane, huh? Now I get it. You realize you can't beat me. So now you're the one who's afraid of me. So that's how it is. I'm an assassin. I kill whoever I'm told to. I don't feel anything when I do it.
No one asked you about your job, dipshit. I can tell you're just trying to sound cool. You think you don't need feelings. You never be able to score a hit on me while you still believe that to be true.
Do you have an axe or a spear? I can't tell. You're really starting to piss me off, asshole. I don't want to hear you. You're a coward who ran away. Talk like he knows me.
I ran away, and now people call me the strongest living creature. Isn't that hilarious?
I'm obviously stronger than you are. I mean, I don't run away like you did. I fought to the end. I'll prove it to you now. I made the right choice, not you. Who ran away? I'm in the right. He sure did talk a lot for someone who thought emotions were unnecessary. It was proof that he already realized that the government's way of doing things and his own choices were all wrong. Choosing bringer of infinity calamities. Use my blood as nourishment to manifest yourself. This is the demon blood Masamune. Remember its name, and it's the sword that will bring your death. Wow, looks like you're holding something pretty awesome there. Perfect. It'd be easy if he didn't have something like that. The fuck was that sound?
I suppose I'll show you mine too.
Show me your what?
I've mastered dual wielding with young punks over the last couple of years. I'll enlighten you as to the true power of a divine blade. Ground of the material world. Only I have the true capacity of the king. Use a pride of the nourishment to manifest yourself. This is the divine soul splitter. Its touch is the last thing you'll feel before going to hell.
Hurrah!
Amazing sound effects, I swear.
Yeah, keep that up.
I'm gonna kill you.
When the divine blades clash, they don't only consume the other's physical stamina, they wore down the minds of the users as well. We seemed about even in terms of swordsmanship. Whenever mine gave out first, would test different and fall straight into the abyss of hell.
What the hell are you laughing at?
Aren't you having fun?
This is a job.
I can tell that you're enjoying yourself. Finally, I feel like I'm fighting a living person.
Whatever. Die!
I wish I could save. We danced forward and back between offense and defense. Both our spirits transcended our skill.
Guts are popping up all over my body.
I was having trouble breathing. My rib was poking into my lung.
However,
This was way more thrilling than fighting those hulking beasts I normally had to deal with.
Hurrah!
now that you are learning how to fight seriously, this is getting real fun. I love it. But I have to end this soon.
Because you need healing so badly.
Because I have to end everything.
I wanted to fight him with my life on the line forever, but I needed to move on quickly as I could. I wanted to turn everything on its head. I had to settle my score with the behemoths and the nation.
I won't let anyone else die.
What a joke.
I'm not talking about this battle. I'm gonna end all the battles forever.
That would have been a perfect place to end it, not knowing who won and who lost.
I want to end things too. I'll be happy just to get killing you over with.
He jumped back, buying himself distance. He was planning to end this with his next attack.
Good. That's what I like to see.
Grah! Raging storms, noisy drive.
His demon blade split into countless jet black blades, swirling with evil miasma, and assaulted me. They all came for me. With a combined will, I could feel their thirst for my life.
Ha ha!
I laughed. I don't care. Whenever I lived or died, I just want to lose to this little shit. I just don't want to lose. That was the only thought this battle left in my mind. Hurrah! I blocked every single rampaging around me. I didn't care if it looked ugly. One moment of perception later would have doomed me. He would have killed me.
Let me touch you one last thing. You don't run away. You're superior to me in terms of pure killing technique. But you still can't beat me. Because I'm not alone.
Wow, what the fuck are you talking about? You're not alone? What the hell? Does that mean you're not going to spout those same bullshit about your friends, are you?
Yes, I am.
Titch, what a difference does having friends make in a one-on-one duel?
I've
always been alone. I've never relied on anything other than a miasma, Masamune, and my own skill. I eliminated all of the executions from my life. I pursue the path of true strength into the end. It's in the right. I've never run into an obstacle. No one could ever reach me. So why couldn't my son reach him? What the hell is going on here? I have no idea what you're talking about.
Enough talk. Moonlight Rainbow.
I polished my trump card ever since the day I resolved the kill. The Silver Behemoth. It was my sword's introductory specialty. The chain of the sword rattled down from the moon, tearing Grimm's upper half from the rest of his body, and destroying his sword Masamune.
I lost, huh? Of course I did, huh? There was no way I could ever win against that.
His torso hit the ground with a thump. His face had the piercing piece of enlightenment. He died with a fucking smile on his face.
So this is what I could have ended up like if I never met Psycho.
The eyes shuddered just thinking about it. Made me want to vomit. I couldn't block every one of his attacks. I was covered in wounds. I was bleeding from cuts all over my body. But I still had to go on.
You could at least let me know beforehand if you were planning on coming.
I faithfully saw a group of black winged creatures in the distance. There were over 100 behemoths flying from the direction of the red moon.
My body's all warmed up for a fight. Fighting him. Looks like I'll be able to go all out for the start.
God. I'm not allowed to freaking get any sleep. You know what? I think this is the best time to kind of end the episode. See all you guys next time, because this is going to be a fucking long one. So see you guys next time.